Good morning, y'all. I'm chilling. It seems like every time I make a video, I be laying down or it's in the dark, but whatever. I guess that's my theme now. So today topic is my 2 cents on the Will and Jada shit. Okay, I'll make this short and sweet because I'm binge watching. What's this show? Haunting of Hill House. It's so good. Anyway, so here's my 2 cents. All right, everybody mad because all they've been together all this time and she been playing with him and she don't really love him and da da da, you know what I'm saying? And she been using him, or you know, she went with the safe choice. She really didn't love him. Whatever the fuck people been saying. None of that really matters. Because marriage historically and as a whole, and even now, it's not just because of how much you love a person. Originally, it never was about that. That's why arranged marriages are still a thing. Marriage is about connection of families for wealth. Usually it was in order to be able to get some sort of land ownership, property ownership, something like that. Because if my family is poor or don't have whatever, and this rich man want me, he gonna come to my family, my father, mother, whoever is presiding over me, and ask for my hand in marriage and have to present something, a dowry, or show that he's able to take care of me, blah blah blah, blah skippy. And that's how it worked. Like that's what it was. Okay, this is why a lot of really young girls was 12, 13, 14, 15, getting married to grown-ass men that was 20 something, sometime even 30, maybe even 40. Do your history on marriage. It fuck your head up, okay? But as we progressed as a culture and things like that, people started to look at marriage a little differently. That is not just for that, but it's also you marrying for love, and who you gonna spend the rest of your life with and commit to, and blah, this could be okay. Now the marriage vows, I ain't did a lot of research on how long it's been, the vows where you gotta solemnly swear, and you got to love, honor, cherish, obey, for better or worse. I don't know how long that's been out, okay? But we know it's out. We know it's there. We know it's been there for a while. We know that, okay? They took vows. When they got married, they took vows that they was gonna be together for better or for worse. Nobody tells you what that worse is, though. That worse could be a lot of different things. Now, I'm not saying that you're supposed to stay if a person is mentally, physically, or emotionally abusing you, or mistreating you or your children, or anything like that, or making you feel afraid, or they gambling all the fucking money away and y'all barely got enough to live. Like, of course, if they impeding on your life and that worse becomes that, you might, I feel, in my opinion, be justified to get a divorce. But a lot of people in them situations still, since they made a vow, what they'll do, they leave a person, but on paper they still married. It happens a lot. And in their situation, we don't know all the details. Ain't no way in hell this woman telling us everything. Y'all think she telling y'all everything. Y'all, all right, she not. Red table talk, hold a cop be talk, fuck that. She's not telling. It's always one side, his side. It's three sides, I'm sorry. Her side, his side, and the motherfucking truth. The truth is what none of us will ever know. Them kids might know. And them kids might not even know that. Because kids ain't always there. The kids ain't there for the conversations that the parents have sitting in the bed together. The kids is not there for the conversations that the parents have riding in the car. The kid's not there for that. So her and Will know they not finna divulge every fucking detail to us, because we ain't that fucking important to them. These fucking millionaires, they don't give a fuck. But anyway, for better or worse, is what the fuck they signed up for. And I just feel like, from what I know, and just based on the little bit that has been told, was that they took vows and they felt like standing by them vows. This is our worst. For better might have been, when it was up, when they first got married, and in the 2000s or whatever, what she said, they've been divorced since, I'm sorry, separated since 2016. Okay, well, how long had they been married before that? That's a long ass time. So they might have been great the first half of that, or we don't know how long that it was good or really good or whatever. But a lot of times, and most of the time, hell, damn near all the time, shit is good till it ain't. And they decided to make a different path for themselves. And there's nothing fucking wrong with that. There's nothing fucking wrong with her saying, I thought I was, you know, gonna be whatever with him, or maybe I thought he was gonna grow to, have this place in my heart, and he never did. Like, it's nothing wrong with her being transparent about that. People are trying to make her like she's this terrible person, when whole time, I mean, nobody held no gun to his head, just like nobody's holding a gun to hers. So y'all think what y'all think or whatever. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I just want people to understand that the for better or worse could be a bunch of different shit. And sometimes the for worse for couples is separation. They got children. You know what I'm saying? I forgot how old them kids was in 2016, but they was younger than the fuck they are now. You know what I'm saying? So, what is 2023? They was kids. So, why? I mean, a lot of times a divorce in front of your children harms them more than just, oh, my mommy and daddy sleeping in different rooms sometime, or oh, my mommy is in this guest house and daddy is in the main house. They still see y'all around each other interacting. Y'all still doing certain family shit together, whatever. You still keeping shit together. As long as y'all ain't arguing and acting a fucking fool in front of them kids. Unless y'all done sat down and told them shit that they don't necessarily need to know. They don't fucking know everything. They still see the togetherness. They still see the family unit. That's what the fuck is important. Okay? That's what the fuck is important. So they decided to separate. That's the worst for them. They didn't divorce. They keeping their vows. And they separated. And once you separated, if you have an agreement with your partner, or even if you're still married and have an agreement with your partner regarding y'all having other partners, other sexual partners, people y'all date or whatever, as long as they have that fucking agreement, that's their motherfucking agreement. He might have been jealous that it was a younger man. He might have been jealous that she's still thinking about someone who has long been deceased, that she once cared about or whatever. He might have been jealous, but that don't mean that they didn't have no agreement. I'm quite sure, I feel like they said something about this, like during one of them red table talks things, whatever, fuck. But I'm talking about the one where he was on there. Like, he might have felt the way, but it's like, once you got an agreement, that's the fucking agreement. Problem is, and I've seen this in not just them, I've seen it with like just regular, normal people. Men will think, oh, well, I want, 2-3 extras. I want to be able to do me. So they'll convince their woman or discuss with their woman about being in a open relationship or open marriage. And a woman will be like, okay, cool. She don't want to mess up the for better or worse. She don't want to mess with the vows. We still going to be married. So, okay, cool. You want to do you from time to time? I should be able to do me from time to time. Okay? And what happens is, especially if they reach a certain age, sometimes the man, he might be able to get somebody, he might not. He might be able to get somebody better, whatever. He might not. And a lot of times, especially if he's older, if he gets somebody that's younger, is usually got something to do with some money or something like that. A woman, baby, we could be 20-something, 30-something, 40-something, cougar coochie, and motherfuckers still gonna want us. Like, want us. Fuck around, want us for theyself. Okay, sometimes the man ain't able to get shit, and the woman got all these offerings and stuff, and now he like, ooh, but you can't pull it back now, motherfucker. You done said it. You didn't agree to it. All right, and that's what the fuck it seemed like to me. That's what the fuck transpired. You know, he agreed to some shit, bit off more than what the fuck he could chew. Now this young bitch is young nigga in the house fucking your bitch. But hey, again, that's still some shit that we won't fully know full details and exactly what or whatever, because these people aren't telling us enough. But again, that worse, that for better or worse shit, sometimes the worst is separation. That's what the fuck they doing. That's the fuck they did. That's what the fuck worked for them. I hope y'all deal with it. And I wrap this shit up because I'm tired of the Jada and Will stories and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I just give my 2 cents. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. I'm about to go back to binge watching The Haunting of Hill House. Like and subscribe, Toodles.